Gates and Klaus Schwab. Let me just get this straight for a minute. No theories, no hypothetics. Let's just talk strictly facts. This guy says by 2030 you're going to own nothing and you're going to be happy about it, the World Economic Forum. He says that every single system, food, education, everything is going to be reset. Just a side note, we never voted for this guy, and he's coming into our lives, a stranger we never met, telling us he's going to reset our lives. We need to reset everything. Okay, dude. Then this guy says there's going to be food shortages, there's going to be more outbreaks of things. Now he's buying up more farmland than anyone else in the United States. He's the largest owner of farmland. Now food processing facilities are burning down at an unprecedented rate. 18 massive processing facilities have burned up or been hit by planes and burst into flames in the last 6 months. He's investing in fake meat. The food supply is being destroyed. Where's the theory here? Something very strange is happening, and they're telling you they're doing it. Bill Gates and
Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation of the Akim, pushing out the truth and sincerity of the whole full leg around the globe. All right, I'm going to just share this quick clip and just real quick get a couple precepts, because as we always bring out, that man Schwab, all right, head of the Economic Forum, or one of the execs to speak over there, and Bill Gates and their wicked alliances, and how it's all scriptural. These damn devils in power have an agenda, and the people that thinks that the so-called conspiracy, and I say so-called because it's another word that's been tainted, all right? It's been tainted and manipulated to make people that know of the truth seem like they're crazy, all right? Especially starting with the prophets, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone on down, okay? Because there is so-called conspiracy theories and people that don't know in depth really what's going on, okay? And maybe they could be classified as such, even though the conspiracy is not a theory when you really know what's going on. But the actual prophets that are telling you of biblical prophecy that is coming down the pipe, all right? That's almost a disrespectful term, because we're not theorizing, we're prophesying, all right? And it's certain, and it's in the Lord's word, and the Lord's word cannot lie, okay? So Psalms 83 says, starting at the top, keep not thou silence, O God, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, which means behold, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. All right? One way that these enemies of the Lord have lifted up the head is enslaving his people, the children of Israel, polluting and tainting the earth, putting a godless spirit out here, a spirit that no one fears the Most High, a spirit of rebellion and witchcraft, okay? And that do what thou wilt spirit. So that is hatred towards the Heavenly Father, and the Most High hates evil, and in like manner he is going to bring wrath and evil upon the wicked. Okay, so make a tumult. Let's go into that Hebrew word for tumult. Means to murmur, growl, roar, cry aloud, mourn, rage, sound, make noise, tumult, be clamorous, be disquieted, to growl, murmur. All right, these people in their secret chambers and their behind the scenes meetings, that's what there's whispers of: world domination, full dominion. All right, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head, they have taken crafty counsel. Isn't Esau described to be a cunning hunter? Well, that's synonymous with crafty. Crafty means from the Hebrew word aram, to be subtle, be shrewd, be crafty. Take crafty counsel, be prudent. All right, so this devil is methodical, he is systematic, he knows wickedness, he is wickedness, and knows, as the cunning hunter and the devil that he is, the murderer the Bible speaks of, he knows how to set up things. So he's going to be methodic, he's going to take step by step. There is a method to his madness. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. The hidden ones are the Israelites. No one knows who the Israelites are, but we proudly proclaiming it, that us, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and West Indians predominantly are the Hebrew Israelites, but we are also scattered abroad. So we may look like the other nations, and the other nations may look like us, because we are a patriarchy, and our men that go back to the 12 tribes, the 12 sons of Israel, the man that was Israel from the fathers of the promise, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, surnamed Israel, his 12 sons. Okay, we are a patriarch, and that's how we trace back. And our people have become so wicked and so far gone because of the enemy's craftiness, all right, to make us godless, that we are hidden, all right? But with this truth engulfing the earth, we are coming back to who we are through the Spirit. We know that we are the children of the Most High through prophecy, through history, real history, not his story, all right? We know that we are the children of Israel. We fit the prophecies. We fit these curses. But these devils have done a good work on our people, and 2/3 will be deceived. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. They haven't been the imposters that took that name. Our people are called so-called spicks, niggas, minorities, tontos, the bottom of the barrel. So not only do we not know who we are, we don't know who our God is. We don't know who our power is. We don't even know who our enemy is. And he's sitting right in front of us. Okay? These devils, this is a perfect example of them taking crafty counsel. All right? One devil buying out farmlands. All right? One devil talking about a major recess coming. Okay? While food supply and the supply chain issues keep growing, all right, there's going to be higher demand. These devils' goal is to starve out the people and further poison them when they give you this fake fruits, these GMOs, all right, which are banned in Europe, but yet here in Babylon the Great, America, okay, they're flourishing. They have things like Monsanto and growing this fake food, printing digital meat, 3D meat. Okay, that's what's going on. And our people that are unaware, they're going to get caught up unawares. All right, because this is all prophecy, and we have our eye on prophecy, like the Lord instructed us through the book of Esdras, that measure the time diligently in itself. Okay, so we're measuring the times, we're seeing what's going on, we're filtering it through the word, and we know that these are the devils the Bible speaks of. It is in the power of their hand. All right. Micah 2:1. It says, woe to them, which woe means destruction, and assured destruction is what the Lord has in store for these devils. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. Let's go into the word devise. All right, from the Hebrew word kashab, means to think, plan, esteem. Didn't we say this devil is calculated, methodical, right? Calculate, invent, make a judgment, imagine. Okay? These devils imagine a world where they're dominating, a world that they are sitting in the throne as the Most High, with full dominion of the hearts, minds of the people, of a control and tracking of all the places, all the things, people, places, and things. Going to be completely controlled in this utopia that this devil has in store, especially through the CHIP that he plans to put in our bodies. And how he's going to do that? Because Revelation 13th chapter, when it's in the prophecy of the mark of the beast, it says he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to take a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. How is he going to get the world to submit to this if it is not through desperation? Okay, he plans to starve people out, ration off foods, okay, and being the calculated devil that he is, all right, he's going to say that the way that they could ration off foods and keep it fair and make sure that everyone gets a loaf of bread, a gallon of milk, is by tracking the spending, tracking what's in people's refrigerator through these smart fridges, all right, these smart stores. You see Amazon Go, all right, 7-Eleven as well. They're pushing that you could just come in, take what you want, and with the app, you don't even have to hit the register. That's how they want to set up these smart stores, Okay? People could think it's for convenience. It's ultimately for control. Okay? And we're going to see that once the MOTB is implemented, which a lot of these fake camps pretending that they're the men of the Lord aren't warning the people of where this is all really heading. Okay? All roads lead to the MOTB, the mark of the beast. Okay? Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. Do we have money to buy farmland? All right? Our Jake and his condition to buy endless amount of acres the way that Kill Hates is doing? All right? So no, what could we compete? How could we compete? We are subject to them for the want of all things. That's Deuteronomy 28:48. We are subject to them for the want of all things. So if you're gonna want to eat, if you're gonna want to have a job, if you're gonna want to have food on your table, if you're gonna want to have clothes on your back, heat in your home, all roads will lead to you having to accept the MOTB, which is that CHIP. All right? This devil wants to make you reach a level of desperation, which is what we've seen for the last 2-3 years. This devil playing with his psychological operations to see how he could push the envelope, how he could get people to desperation. What will they comply with? What will they accept? What will they deny? Okay? Those were all mock drills what we've gone through since the pandemic. All right? But when the next ones roll out, this devil has studied. He has studied his prey. He knows what we'll accept. He knows who he can push. And that's why he has a great indignation upon those that fear the Lord. That's as it is written. All right? There's going to be a great slaughter for those that fear the Lord that this devil has in store for. That's why we stress that we have to come back to the real God, the Heavenly Father, His only begotten Son, the only powers that could protect us from what's coming. Okay, verse 2, and they covet fields and take them by violence. This damn man covets fields. He covets the fields. What does covet mean? To desire, take pleasure in. From the Hebrew word kamad, to desire, covet, take pleasure in. Okay, he's going to take what's yours. All right, they covet fields and take them by violence. Is that not how he took North, Central, and South America? By violence? Is that not how he threw us on slave ships and treated us as cargo and sold us off? We were the first stock in Wall Street, okay? We were traded on auctioning blocks for wine, for cigars, for wheat, for money. We were traded as commodity, as goods, okay? As animals, less than human, okay? They take them by violence and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage. The sovereignty, the chosen people, the royal people of the Lord, okay? He has taken us, put us in bondage, took our identity, okay? And the next step is to starve us out, just like they did in 70 AD over in Rome, okay? That's his plan. This devil wants to starve us the hell out, okay? So we submit to him, all right? And these are this prophecy in the works. We are seeing it with wicked alliances between Schwab and Gates, for example, all right? So keep an eye out, measure the time diligently, know the days that we're living in, okay? The great insurrection is coming, all right? And know that we need to turn and return to the real Lord. Okay? Because that's the only thing that's going to protect us. Psalm 64, how it says, preserve my life from fear of the enemy. Don't fear these devils. Fear the Most High. And if you do right by the Most High, you have nothing to fear against these devils. The Most High will protect us, even unto death. Stay stiffly unto death. Prove it. Prove it. Stay stiffly on your faith, and the Most High will reward you. That's the example we saw with Yahushua and other great men. The disciples later became apostles. the grievous death if they had to take it. Okay, but they knew what they were dying for, and they knew what they were living for. Okay, hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words. They may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They have no fear that they're messing with the apple of the Lord's eye. But that's why the Most High has a great indignation and wrath for them, and we have to return to Him for our protection. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privily. They say, who shall see them? So when these devils is doing all these things behind the scenes, they say, who's going to see them? All right? They think they're doing everything in private, but we, through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, are exposing these devils, and he who has a ear, let him hear. Who's meant to listen and hear and come back to the word is going to come back to the word. Okay? They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. All right? Let's get insurrection over here. Slakia. Second Esdras 16 and 70. For there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. All right? So fear the Lord, and even if this devil destroys you, he will be dealt with. Okay? It's easier said than done, but this is why it's so pertinent that you built up your faith for the great and dreadful day. Because yes, judgment is coming on the earth, and the Lord will protect his own. But there is also going to be martyrs. Okay? So if the Most High has it deemed that these devils, have their way with you, stand stiffly on your faith and you will be rewarded. Just as Yahushua was rewarded. Just as the great men of the Lord that had to put up with whatever came. Okay? Take it joyfully. All right? Spit in their face and take it with a smile. Okay? Because we are forever and this devil can't destroy us. The scriptures say, fear the Most High, because he could destroy you physically and your soul. But these devils could only destroy the physical. Okay? And there is a great insurrection, but if you are for the Lord, nothing could be against you. Believe that. Even the so-called sting of death will be just that, just a sting. Okay? But stand on your morals. If you die for Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, if it comes to that, all right, you will live in eternal glory as the heads of the head nation, which is Israel, as the elect, the creme de la creme. Okay? So that's what the reward we're going for. All right? So keep that in mind. All right? These devils can't do anything for us unless the Lord wills it to. So please, the direct connect. Okay, so with that, I pray the brothers and the few sisters was edified. Till next time, shalom. All honor, love, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Shalom.